Divine masculine, although you may have lost some things spiritually, okay, it feels like you're moving on. You're content with where you are. It feels like you may have lost some spiritual connections. That's what it's giving me. Maybe you had to cut some, estate. 12th house energy is pretty much saying you're on a different frequency. You're on a different vibration. So if you're on a different vibration, all the relationships that you made with people on that prior vibration, not everyone made it with you. And so I think you had to give yourself time to kind of, accept that there are some people that will and there are some people that won't. And ultimately, the reason why this happened is because you were pretty much presented with a reality check, it feels like. If you were to stay in that prior vibration, you would have stunted your growth. And that would have put you in a limited belief system, in a caged mind. And so that wouldn't work for you. That's what your guides are coming through saying. Like, that wouldn't have worked for you long term. You would have walked away feeling resentful, especially towards yourself. You would have been like, damn, why did I do that? So this was a test. It feels like it was a spiritual test to see how dedicated you are. Like, what are you willing to lose to remain in alignment with your spirituality, to remain in alignment with where you are on your journey, right? Regardless of the friendships that you make, the family that you have. Every test on every frequency, you're going to be tested to see if you're really meant to be on that frequency, or if you're just trying things out to see if you like it or not. So now you can really help people because you know what this feels like. It's like now you're able to help people because you know what it feels like to make it through this test. So you went through a test first, and now that you've mastered that test, now it's your turn to help other people that may be going through this difficult transition as well. Yeah, that prior vibration you were on, they had a lot of lessons to learn. They're kind of like bitter with the Lovers in reverse. Upset, bitter, out of pocket. Out of pocket. So now you're meant to be getting out of the house. Something about you getting out the house more. You're leaving what's that word? You're leaving the cage, you're leaving the nest, you're leaving something behind. It feels like you're getting out of the house. You're thinking outside the box now. And I feel like you left without even walking through the front door, which means you went through a loophole, a portal. And so you're about to meet someone new. A lot of y'all are about to meet someone new. For some of you, it's you're meeting someone new. For others of you, this is like new everything, new house, new car, new clothes. And this time you won't self-sabotage yourself because you're ready for it. So a lot of you guys is saying that when you weren't ready for a certain frequency, you would deny yourself of something that wanted you. So now you have no limit. No limit. No limit, baby. Let's keep going. Let's see. Alright, so in a past life, you were connected to Egypt. Okay, they want to talk about your past life connected to Egypt. Every time you and someone goes into separation, you go through a level up and you remember things about your past life that you didn't know. That's what I'm getting. Okay, we have unrequited love in reverse. So now you're about to get a connection that is on the frequency, the vibration that you're ready for. Yeah, the arts. Okay, so someone has a past life in the arts, art of persuasion, art of seduction, musician. Okay, so you have Egyptian history. This new person, they have a past life of being in like an arts performer. This won't be a. They will make the effort. At first, you may not be sure if this person is really into you. That's what I'm getting. The Magician in reverse. So, for every positive side of tarot, you also have to master the negative side of it. So, the very light side, you got to master the dark side. And I feel like this is why you're about to master your dark arts, is what I'm hearing. This is where you become truly unfuckwittable. Drama can't touch you. The Two of Cups. Look at that. That's why this connection is ready to come in. You need to master how to cloak yourself. You need it from the drama, from people. How to be in the world but not of it. How to block people out from reading your mind. From tapping into you. How to connect to people but let them go without holding on to them. I feel like that's what's about to happen. You know how you let people have it and you don't really give it no clout? This is like your test. This is about to be like a test. And you're in the spotlight for something. It's like, let me help you. Let me show you. Let me show you how it's done. You're a star. Oh, a raven. A raven, a crow. So, wisdom of the raven or the crow. Instead of you having to get your hands dirty, a raven or a crow is going to go and get it for you. So when it comes to the dark arts, it's about letting spirit work for you versus you having to go out and actually do it upon yourself. So when you have drama and stuff like that, it's like my spirit is going to move in my defense. I don't have to acknowledge nobody. I don't have to say nothing. Because a raven and a crow they never forget a face. Whew. Okay, spirit. Never forgets a face. It don't matter how many years have passed. They will teach their generations to come. They will teach their future generations to remember your face. Especially if you do something to offend a raven or a crow. They'll also go and whatever, like you're the one that feeds them. You're the one that communicates with them. You're the one that has a relationship with them. They will go out there, retrieve what you need, and bring it back to you. Okay. Divine unions in reverse. Now is the time to nurture yourself. This is a good time for your inner world. Alright, so a lot of people right now would really benefit from seeing your creativity around how you nurture yourself, how you take care of your home, your upbringing, your history, getting to know you. They're not really concerned about like divine unions and being with your counterpart. Like there's a high demand right now to know how to nurture oneself. Fourth house. how to connect with your roots, how to connect with your ancestors, how to develop inner security, how to love yourself. So you are needed right now with self-love, especially on the internet. The internet is how you're going to meet your spiritual, your our spiritual spouse that's mature. They've also graduated from their twin flame connection. What you need to know about not everyone is on a divine union journey. Some people are on a twin ray journey. So based off where you are and the frequency that you on, a divine union really wouldn't suit you. That's what they're saying. You need someone that's mature, someone that's in the arts, that has like a flexibility, someone that won't need to compete with you for the spotlight. So those are the messages that I have for you, divine masculine. Take what resonates. You know what I'm saying. Leave the rest for someone else, and I'll catch you in the next one.